Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk all things major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm your host Chris, and before all of you guys run down to the comment section and start yelling at me, you put a spoiler in the title, you put a spoiler in the thumbnail. Hold on. The Rock and Henry Cavill have both confirmed that Superman is back in the DC universe. Let's check out the Rock interview first.
Welcome home.
Then I'm going to show you what Henry Cavill said on Instagram, and then we're going to check out the footage from the Black Adam movie with Superman. So, let's dive into today's video. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our other major movie and television news updates happening daily here on the channel. And you can also follow me on my other socials, Instagram at Chris M. Rosser and Twitter at TheCultureChris. Links to both of those are in the description down below. So, for starters, yes, this is some big news that just happened in a movie that just came out. Typically, we wouldn't want to talk about something like this on the channel until people had a chance to go and watch the movie. But with that being said, the two big stars of this question have already given us this information. Everybody has been talking about it. It's kind of hard to keep something as big a deal as Superman returning quiet. So, unfortunately and inevitably, it's been leaked, which has led The Rock to answering this question very blatantly and saying, welcome back to the DC Universe. Check it out.
Cat is out of the bag when it comes to Henry Cavill coming into the mix. How much did you have to do with that, mister? And what do you know about Man of Steel 2?
Well, here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that the whole goal and initiative of Black Adam was to build out the DC universe by introducing not only Black Adam, but the entire JSA. Five superhero characters, new superhero characters in one movie. And also, as I have been saying all along, there's an ethos that we at $7 have, $7 Productions. Myself, my co-founder Danny Garcia, and Hiram Garcia, and that is, we always put the fans first. Audience comes first. So for years, audiences have been so passionate and vocal about, we've established Black Adam as the most powerful and unstoppable force on our planet. But the fans have been so passionate about, well, and as we have been, where's the most unstoppable and where's the most unstoppable force in the universe? Where is he? Well, just like I fought hard for Black Adam for 15 years, Danny has been fighting for 6 years, Hiram has been fighting for 6 years, 15 years. We've all been fighting for this moment, so I will say this. Welcome home.
So he talks about in this clip how they fought for Black Adam for 15 years, and then how they spent another 7 years fighting to get Superman back, how they fought to get Cavill back, how he's a buddy of his, how this was something that had to happen for the universe to continue onwards. And I don't know that he's necessarily wrong here. Unless they were going to restart a whole new universe, get new characters for every single superhero, and reboot completely, they needed Cavill to return. He's gone on a number of times to mention how this is DC's most powerful hero, and how he cannot be sidelined any longer. So I agree that it is extremely important that they get him back where he belongs in the DC universe. And that's exactly what Black Adam, The Rock, fought to do for several years as they've been developing this project. Black Adam's been in the works to happen for over 15 years. The Rock himself has been pushing for it, has been fighting to make it happen, and here we are. Amazing reviews. People have absolutely loved Black Adam, and it's become something that is a great rendition or a great continuation here in the DC universe. So let's keep growing and let's keep going, but let's check out what Henry Cavill had to say on his Instagram. You can see that his body's covered up, so presumably he's in the Superman suit. There's a little director's board there, and then down at the bottom it says, "There's more, ... So like I mentioned, yes, he's come out and obviously basically blatant told us Man of Steel 2's coming, he's going to have more cameos, he's going to show up in Shazam, we're going to get a Shazam versus Black Adam versus Superman. We've got so many new things coming, and a huge door has been opened up for DC that might potentially right the ship. Now, I don't know that Superman even is enough to maybe take the jumbled mess that has been the DCEU, the DC Universe, and try to right that ship. But The Flash sounds like it's an amazing movie. Black Adam sounds like it was an amazing movie. These are all two movies that can give us an opportunity to redo some of our understanding of DC. And by that I mean, you know, after bad movie, after bad movie, after bad movie, you think it's going to be bad. But once you start getting some good projects, you're able to kind of forget the bad. And I hope that that makes sense, or you can understand from a fan's point of view. When we see bad shows and movies, well, DC's not any good. Same with Marvel as of recently. Phase 4 hasn't been the fan base's favorite. It's a building phase, it's a little slower, people want more connectivity. And although ultimately I would argue that fans are being too picky, in the eyes of the majority of fans, Marvel's falling off. But once they drop a couple really awesome projects, nobody's going to remember that. People will move on, and people will be satisfied again for a couple days, and then back on to criticizing something else. And that's just naturally how fan bases are. It's criticizing and criticizing. Now that Superman's returned, we have opened up the door for something insane. So, without further ado, let's check out a brief moment of the footage from Black Adam. For very obvious reasons, there's no audio, it's very blurry, it's very hard to tell, but we just saw Superman back in the DC Universe for the first time. Henry Cavill has teased to us that he's coming back for more, that he will be returning. People are basically assuming Man of Steel 2 is in the works. People are hoping to see him show up in maybe a new Justice League film. We don't know how much longer Henry Cavill will be in the DC Universe, but I mean, if he went through all of this to come back, it wasn't for a quick, small, little cameo at the end of Black Adam. In fact, I think there's probably a big plan that The Rock is taking and pushing and trying to get this whole agenda of DC isn't bad really, really moving. Now, I don't know what the plan is overall for DC. And quite frankly, I don't know that DC knows at the moment. But I think that there are some passionate people out there, like The Rock and like Henry Cavill, who are going to be showing up and making things happen for us. So even if we just get a couple awesome movies and the universe just still has a couple issues, we have an opportunity for something pretty great. And also, if you really think about it, somewhere down the line, now that Cavill's back, anybody can come back. There's opportunity for all sorts of reunites, there's opportunities for continuing to grow, and we can take all of the things that we've had and that we've accomplished and that we've created and make a good DC universe. So, pretty insane, pretty fun. And now it's time for us to wait and find out what happens next. Let me know what you think about Superman back in the DC Universe in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Black Adam. And I'll chat with you guys all in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.